What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling great. So let's get it in. Uh if you've been following me for a long time, you know I talked about everything used to be gigantic. Gigantic beings, huge animals and stuff like that. Right now what you're looking at right now is a giant, huge, petrified tree stump. But before I continue, let's take a look at the official story. Or let's take a look at the official narrative on what this is right here. So, according to Google, the Devil's Tower in Wyoming is not a petrified giant tree stump. You hear what Google is saying? Google is saying the Devil's Tower in Wyoming is not a petrified giant tree stump. Who owns Google? Who owns Google? Y'all can Google that. Anyways, despite popular internet rumor, it is a legitimate geological feature officially identified by National Park Service, has 1,267 foot rock formation. So basically, they're saying this is a rock formation that formed million years ago by magma and some other shit. Y'all can read it. So this is a rock formation that they're saying. A rock formation. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a side-by-side picture of a tree stump and supposedly the Devil's Tower is supposedly a rock formation. Look how similar they look, y'all. Look how similar they look. Ladies and gentlemen, my videos is not to make you believe me or follow me. My video is to question things, question the narrative, question what you're being told. You can see with your eyes that's clearly a tree stump, but you make up your own mind. I'm not gonna make it up for you. You make up your own mind. What does that look like to you? And not only that, look how perfect it looks, as if someone cut it off. Look at the precision of this shit, man. Let me see if we can zoom in. You see where the black dot is at? Oh, my bad. Look how perfectly cut it is. Look at the straight line. Nothing in nature is straight. Facts. Nothing in nature is straight. Nature always like curve and shit, doing like squiggly lines and shit like that. Nothing in nature is straight. I want you to go outside and find something straight that is in nature, that is a straight line in nature. This look like it's been cut, folks. Clean cut. That because it was clean cut. But let's go in deeper, right? Let's go deeper. That is a tree. That used to be a tree. Gigantic, huge tree. That tree probably reached the sky. Some kind of war happened. A huge war happened. That they used some kind of technology to cut down the trees. They use some kind of advanced technology to cut down the tree. Look how straight that line is, man. It looked like it's been cut down. Just like this tree stump right here. This small tree stump right here. Look at this, folks. Look at it side by side, folks. And they're trying to lie to your face, telling you what you're seeing is not what you're seeing for real. They make up some bullshit scientific reason. Oh, they make up some bullshit scientific crap about this. It happens millions of years ago. Natural rock formation. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. Look at this tree stump right here. It's been cut perfectly. Look at this shit right here. It's been cut perfectly. I'm zooming in for y'all. Look how perfectly it cut. Nothing in nature is that straight, folks. And they call it the Devil's Tower. I understand people are gonna believe what they want to believe. That's fine. But this channel right here is going to question everything we're being told. I want people to start questioning things. I want people to start thinking. Why does this look like a giant tree stump, man? That's because it is a giant tree stump. What you think the government gonna tell you the truth? If they tell you the truth, then they'll have to explain how the fuck this tree that huge. Then they have to explain who the hell cut that tree down. But anyways, folks, y'all be good. Y'all still wear it. Your boy's out.